All right. Well, Happy New Year's. It's been a long 2025. Looking forward to a nice 2026. And that's just a welcome to the new year. 2 fun boxes here to open. Probably a huge mistake opening them, but let's have some fun opening them. Just picked up this Final Fantasy box from my OGS a couple days ago, and the Lord of the Rings box I've been holding on to for a minute. But new year, a lot of stuff's going on. Let's have fun. Open these up. I'll try to go slow. Most people watching this video, first I want to say Happy New Year to you. Hopefully 2026 is fantastic, and I really do appreciate you watching this. Essentially, everybody knows Final Fantasy by now, I would guess. Most people do. But we are looking for any sort of chocobo search holes. I'm even going to include the golden chocobo because let's be honest, those who have pulled it have been very, very lucky. And you know, these boxes are hovering around $1,000, but the single prices are dropping a bit. So, you know, we won't open many of these this year, but let's enjoy it while we can. So the way these work is, after the token, you're going to have 4 cards. The first card is usually the big hit, and then you may get another search full later on, a few cards later. So let's see what we get. And we start with a Tifa in the full version. That cool art, very nice. A Promise Fulfilled. I've got that card so many times. Celes Rune Knot. And a Raging Yeti. So after that, you get to the swamp, or to the land, excuse me, and then you have the uncommons and commons, which really not a lot there. Maybe some playable cards, but we're pretty much looking for the top 6 cards ish. So, you know, so first pack, a cool Tifa card, no Choco, nothing else crazy. Let's see. Second pack, Ultima in foil version. And in these cool art versions, we're looking for a mythic or rare in full version. This is an uncommon. And Ephirian Wild Rose Warrior. So far, this box is starting out not the best, but again, the art's so cool in these, and you know, a lot of people are holding on to these boxes now because they're so expensive to open. It used to maybe be cost effective, and it was a little bit lower, and the search fulls were, you know, $700 some of them. But search full prices have dropped down dramatically, so always buy singles. This is just a treat for me, you know, and for anybody watching. So you can see why you don't want to buy one of these boxes. I did a pretty crappy job right there. That one worked. All right, pack number 3. Let's see what we got. A full of Genova, not what we're looking for. Kefka in the Mythic. This is a nice one, okay? Kefka Palazzo. If that was full, it'd be even better, but cool Mythic. Sphere Grid, and Magic Meteor. And I'm opening this, and I'm thinking, yeah, that'd be nice. Lord of the Rings is the set I've loved for the past couple of years, and I've built a pretty nice collection of Lord of the Rings cards, so I'm really excited about opening that box. The very last box I opened of Lord of the Rings had to be 6 months ago, 8 months ago, something like that. And my very last pack I opened had a human soul ring. Very cool. I thought, well, that's a nice last pack to end on because these prices for Lord of the Rings now are going a little bit higher than Final Fantasy. So packs are opening a little bit tough. Okay. All right, so pack number 4. Let's see what we got here. Wandering Minstrel, full version, still have not hit a search full. Idia Kramer, rare. Cloud's Limit Break, cool. And a Fire Crystal. That 4th spot can sometimes have another Fire Crystal, sweet. All those crystals seem to be keeping their value pretty well. But that fourth spot, you can also hit a search full. All right, pack number 5. In my experience, if the first half of the box is not very good, and the way I open them is, so this is the right side of the box, left side of the box. Left side of the box, we should hit something decent. Some search fulls, we shall see what happens. Jador, Aristocratic Capital, Shadowbringers, oh, there we go. There we go, right when I was talking about it. Yushtola Knots Blessed Surge Foil. All right, we'll take that one. I don't think I had one of these yet. This card may have some value still. That could be a decent hit. That might be the best hit of the box. Very nice. Merchant and a Buster Sword. Nice. Full version. All right, so that was a fantastic box or pack. Hitting that one, just buying that pack alone would have been fantastic. All right, we'll take that. Let me go back and look at that card. Very nice. Very nice. It's actually one of the search, I think the last search full I needed of this type. I'm not sure the value of this card, but we love it. We'll take it. All right, wouldn't mind pulling another one. That's the first search full we've hit in this box. Of course, we'll hit Chocobo as well. Summon Leviathan, full version. Baron Rivalry, and Sephiroth Fabled Soldier. Nice. Now, if that was another search full, would have been very nice. Wrecking Ball Arm, and A Realm Reborn. All right. And there's a fat Chocobo. Okay, so we're halfway through now. That one card maybe saved the entire box. In all honesty, that card has to be at least $300, I would think. And it's a beautiful artwork, beautiful card. All right, let's see. Here we go, halfway through. Memories Returning, full version. Memories of Nibelheim, Kuja. Lies Hex, In the Shadow, Mystery Assassin, Kane, Treacherous Dragon, or Dragoon, excuse me. I've been kind of skipping these last ones. Apologies. Well, let me put that a sec over here. We'll just make 2 stacks. So I'm kind of keeping separated there. You can probably tell the mythics and rares, and then the lands and everything else in a different stack. All right, well, I like that search full. Still excited about that. Still excited about the Lord of the Rings to open up next. Would really love to hit a Chocobo, but who wouldn't, right? That's the big wish. Let's see. All right, still have several packs to go. Okay, Vincent Valentine in search full. We would take a search full every time. Very cool art on that one. Wild Rose Rebellion and a Celeste Runat. Not full version, but the mythical art. Very nice. And Ruban Bull of Almigo. All right. So hopefully this second part of the box will pick up some. That was a nice search full hit. Hit 2 search fulls now. A rare and a mythic. The most I've ever personally hit in the box was 4 search fulls, rare mythics, not including the uncommon you can kind of pull. I've seen 5 on video. I'm sure there's somebody's pulled more than that. But let's see here. I've still only have pulled 1 Chocobo. That was on my older videos. The neon yellow one. Would love to hit one in these last 4 packs, but we shall see. Not in this one. Gilgamesh. Then a Spiral Sky Pirate. And then a Go-Go. All right. Conformer Shuriken. Sin, Spear's Punishment, and Muir's Valor in full. And there's like, I don't read. It's a search full. I get it. You know, it's cool. Cool card. But I really don't count those as a search full for the hits. But it is a search full. All right. 3 packs left of this. That search full was a nice hit. That's gonna save my rear, I think, in this box. I'll still lose money, don't get me wrong, but these packs are just not open the way I want them to. I'm not sure there's no tear. These packs are causing me a little bit of problems. I want to be careful with the cards. Okay, I think I got that one open. There we go. All right, pack number 10. Another Ultima. I'm really getting tired of hitting Ultima. Kepka's Tower in full version and Clive. All right. Summon Titan full version. Very nice. All right. I'm trying not to rush through these last two because I'm excited about the Lord of the Rings box coming up big time. But we shall see. 2 more of these packs to go. Not feeling like we're going to hit a Choco, which is fine. Nibelheim of Flame, full version. Lightning Bolt. Kuja. And Dark Crystal, very nice. All right, and the Swamp, okay. All right, last pack of the box. I think that one search full, it really saved our rears. Thanks for watching the Final Fantasy opening. Next is Lord of the Rings. Of course, we've got 1 pack left. Let's see what we get. Water Crystal, not terrible, but not the best. Blessing of the Oracle. Wish that was full, but it's not. Vanguard Seed Academy, and all right. So that's the Final Fantasy box. We'll go through all those processes later on. All right, so that search full did save us. It used to have a lot more value than it does now probably, but we'll find out later. Now the box I've been waiting for to open. Lord of the Rings. We should have a box topper in here. And there it is. All right. We will open that last. I love these packs of cards so much. Oh, man. You know, but I'm cracking $2,000 worth of boxes right now on the market. And we're not getting close to that. But in the Lord of the Rings, oh, man, so many cool cards in this set. Of course, the big hits are the serialized cards, which will be in the 4th spot, along of where the non-serialized silver rings will be. And I'll point that out in the first pack. And then you can hit a bunch of mythic lands, and occasionally you hit a search full one of these. So, you know, I'm not sure the $1,000 value is on these, is rather gone so high. Most of my searching of these packs came when the box was like $400 or $500, and you know, still expensive, but you could afford them. And the tokens should be on the very back of it, yeah. But I don't know. So we'll see. I don't know. All right. So of course, the holiday box, the Lord of the Rings, is where all the value is. But I have one of those to open, but we'll wait and see what happens. So the 4th card will be the Soul Ring, if there's one in here. And it'll be either serialized or non. So 1, and of course the mythics and rares are all after the land. So, but this is very interesting 2. So this next card could be the Soul Ring, and it's not. That would have been a Soul Ring. And it was kind of funny because that the color is close to a Soul Ring color. So, all right. So then most of these are going to be uncommon and commons. All right, so after the Swamp is where you'll get your mythics and rares. So this is where we start getting into the power. All right. Palantir of Orthanc in the full version of Mythic. We'd love that. We'll take that all day. King of the Oathbreakers, rare. Sirdan the Shipwright. And a Nazgul, very nice. Nazgul is the uncommon in this set that these are all $10 or above, right about it. Very cool. Very cool card. Elrond, Master of Healing. And a Bowmeister. Very nice first pack. Oh man, rare, non-full. Very cool card. Gandalf, Friend of the Shire, and a Frodo, Sauron's Bane. So that first pack was really good. I really don't want to get all the juice in the first pack, but we shall see. We shall see what happens. All right, so again, the first 4 cards, we go kind of slow, hoping to get a soul ring. So this next card after this one could be a soul ring or a cereal. You can always hope. And nope, and I always look at the back of that card because sometimes those cards stick. If you have a soul ring in there, they'll stick. The way they're printed or whatever. All right, Elven Chorus Rare, full version. Horn of the Mark. I mean, the art's just so cool in this set. Gimli of the Glittering Caves. Legolas. Inn of the Prancing Pony. I believe this card has gone up in value a little bit. It's up over $5 now, which is kind of cool. Ferocious Fell Beast. Mirkwood Bats. And another Bowmaster, but this one is full version. All right. 2 Bowmasters in the first 2 packs. Okay. We're never going to have enough Bowmasters. Very cool card. Getting a full version is nice. The full version is kind of keeping its value right now. All right, pack number 3. All right, let's see if we can get a soul ring out of this box. First card, second card, third card. Nope, no soul ring. All right, so we will just keep on going here. These cards, like the foiling that are printed, they kind of stick some. So I'm trying to go slow and be careful not to miss anything. All right, Sauron's Ransom, full. Come on, there we go. Oh, back-to-back ransoms. Gandalf, White Rider. Elrond, Lord of Rivendell. Samraz Gamgee. These cards are sticking. I see a Surge Full in the back, and I think it's one of the mythic lands we don't want. So I think that's going to kill us a little bit. Yeah, that's a Surge. We were hoping that'd be a Balin's Tomb or something. Caracas. Oh, man. That's okay. You know, we'll take a Surge Full land. But that's the spot we wanted to hit. Like a Balin's Tomb or a Party Tree, which I know is an artifact, or, you know, Glittering Caverns, all kinds of possible outcomes. That's okay, though. I don't think we can hit 2 Surge Falls in this box. So that's one's kind of wasted, which is fine. I hate to use any card as wasted in the Lord of the Rings set. So, all right, here we go. No soul ring, and I always go so slow on the last card, sorry. All right, so first 3 packs have had really decent cards in them, you know? We'll take a Search Full every time. Minds of Maria, sometimes you don't get a Search Full in these boxes, so. Forge Anew, Mirkwood Trapper. Now we're gonna hit some packs that are just gonna be duds. It's gonna happen. This one may have the feel of it. Gandalf the White, this card's gone up in value a little bit. Mary Esquire Rohirrim, Quick Beam Upstart, and the One Ring full version. Oh man, not the best version of this card, but who's gonna complain for the One Ring? All of these cards are going up in value. All the One Rings. Now, of course, there's gonna be some reprints in The Hobbit coming up. I'm not sure they're gonna do the One Ring again, but we will see. Scarface Boxes has some really nice cards in it. I'm going to give it that 100%. All right, 2. So the next card could be a Soul Ring. Nope. You see how it's stuck? I don't think on camera you can see how it's stuck a little bit. I got a little bit excited. All right. Samwise Gamgee. And another One Ring. Oh man, this box is really producing. Wow. All right. Second. Okay. Aragon and Arryn Wed. Very nice. Mythic. Brandy Book. Shards of Narsil. Artifact. It's a mythic. Frodo Baggins. And the Shire in foil. Search for version of this card has some value. All right, so pack number 6. Now, I'm a little worried how these boxes work sometimes. If all the fire comes in the first 6 packs, We'll see. I don't want to jinx myself. But so far, this first 6 packs have been fantastic. Really good. All right. Would love to hit a bonus too, even non-full. All right. 4th card could be a Soul Ring. It is not, which is fine. All right, here we go. War of Last Alliance. Doors of Durin. Archivist of Gondor. Patient Plotter. Just want to be careful not to bend the cards. Sauron the Necromancer. All right, so this might be the first pack. All right. Finally had a pack that didn't live up to expectations. The first part of this box, really good. All right, so now I'm hoping we didn't just get all the good stuff in the first half. Still a lot of cards you can get here that'd be nice. Any sort of other mythic land. I think we'll get at least 1 more mythic land, maybe 2. May not get in the search full, but that's okay. All right, this next card could be a Soul Ring. It is not. All right. So, Flower of the White Tree Falling. This has been going up in value as well over the past year. Sharkey, Tyrant of Shire. Frodo, Determined Hero. Gandalf, Friend of the Shire. Let's go. Merry, Esquire of Rohan. Gollum. Patient Plotter, Gimli, and Gandalf, Westward Voyager. So that pack, Flower of the White Tree. As we move into pack number 7. Nope, 8. Pack number 8. Still a few more chances. And the coolest thing about this set is they do have the box topper, which would be a full artifact or mythic land, which would love to hit some sort of bonus tomb or something like that. All right, let's see if we can get a Soul Ring. Nope, Nimble Hobbit. Still looking for the Soul Ring. Everybody does. All right, here we go. Minas Tirith in full. Also good value there in that card. Born Upon the Wind. Balrog of Maria. Patient Plotter. Gandalf the Grey. Cliff of Endor in full. This card does have some value. Prince of the Themera and Mines of Moria. So, kind of seeing what I was hoping we wouldn't see. A little let down in the cards in these last few packs. After this pack, we have 3 left. Let's see if we can get lucky here. All right, Nasty End, not what we wanted. Okay, see, one of those skipped. That's uncommon, I know, but I was going to show it. All right, here we go. Smeagol, Helpful Guide. Fall of Care of Andorus. Monstrosity of the Lake. Peregrine Took. Mines of Moria again. Grey Havens. Knights of Dormoth. And Ceremony of Many Colors and Falling. Okay, so far, what I was kind of saying is happening, which is not good. A lot of fire in the first 6. This last 6 has been kind of duds. We need to come home strong here. Need to hit a mythic land, a Balance Tomb, or a Party Tree or something coming home. Let's see. Next card could be a Soul Ring. It is not, unfortunately. All right, I'm always going to look at that, everybody. All right, here we go. Let's see, anything good. Fall of Gil-galad. Radagast the Brown. Windswift's Lost. Samwise the South-Hearted. Barad-dûr. All right, there's a Flame of Anor. That's got a bit of value, like I told you. These last packs have been not good. I hope, I can't complain. The first part of this box was hot fire. That's good. Do we have a Soul Ring? We do not. All right. I need to come home with something decent here. Let's see what we got. Horn of Gondor. Steward of Gondor. Frodo Baggins. Faramir. Nasty End. Shower Sheriff. And Barrett and not good. Yeah, these last few packs have been terrible. So, you know, I've opened quality boxes. I'm not going to predict what's going to kind of happen. I would love to come home with a soul ring here or something. Not think it's going to happen. And it is not going to happen. No soul ring. Would love to get a mythic land or something coming home in this last pack. Let's see. Display of power, raise the palisade. That's got some value to it. Gimli and a Fangren Forest. Okay, that's a nice mythic land there. Well, that's okay. Samwise and Smeagol. So came in kind of weak, started strong. Of course, this one, I would love it to be some sort of, you know, Balance Tomb, any sort of mythic land would be nice. We can also get a lot of different types of, you know, artifacts in here. He's just really having a hard time opening this one. There we go. All right, let's see what the last card is. Ugh, Inner Prancing Pony. So, we started really strong. Kind of hard to be too disappointed with this box. You know, nowhere close to what we paid for it a while back. But, I mean, if I had to guess, just, and I only kind of, the cards I kind of add to my collection, the $5 cards-ish, you know, I would say, you know, this is probably, these cards in my hand are probably close to $400, maybe $500. So made half the box back, maybe. Yeah, I think the 2 One Rings are close to 100, rounding it up. Bowmasters, you know, whatever. So, but opening it is what is fun, and I opened a box in a long time, so it felt really good. All right, everybody, thanks for watching.